everybody. Welcome to Lightforce Academy, Order of the Paladin. I am the Master of the Order, Master Patrick Tadavosian, and welcome to our lightsaber video tutorials. Now this video is part of a series of lightsaber basics, what to get you started out. It's intended for our brand new students or brand new practitioners, anyone who wants to start getting into saber combat, maybe wants to join a league, a club, an academy, anywhere, and when you walk in you want to just have some kind of knowledge of how to stand properly and how to strike and block and move. Now, whether you train with us or if you decide to train in anywhere else, having a good foundation is important because from that foundation you can easily grow your technique and your style. Alright? Very good. So, if you walk in and we teach you how to stand a certain way and you walk into a different club and they have a slightly different way, you will be able to make that transition very easily. Okay? And it's just practicing to help with that muscle memory. So, we're going to start off with our ready stance. Okay? And we had that in one of our other videos, the basic stances for Lightforce Academy. Now, this is our Lightforce Academy stance. You may stand a different way. The club you're part of or the organization you're part of has a different stance, and that's totally acceptable. I'm just going to show you for our methods, okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our offside, what we call our inside, draw your saber, and then we're going to salute, power on, and now we're going to get into your basic fighting stance, the en garde, okay? Now, for Lightforce Academy, for what I believe, okay, you have to have a solid foundation. Okay, and it's important that when you train your mind, you have an open mind, see the different methods that are proposed to you, and take what you feel works best for you. You first have to try it out, okay? So, I'm going to show you methods that we have developed, and you may have seen other methods or have trained, you may have trained many years. And if you like what we're doing, then use it. That's what we're all about. So, with my background, I have over 32 years of martial arts experience. And I've trained in karate, taekwondo, hapkido, judo, jiu-jitsu, krav maga, a lot of different styles, weapon styles, and I love it and I continue to train. And when I added saber combat, it was basically developed from our weapons program. And we modified it to work for a rounded blade, right? A rounded blade. There's no false edge, no cutting edge, it's just the blade, okay? So, what I'm going to show you is what we call Zaidan. It's our foundation. It's the foundation style for our initiates, for brand new, starting out. Okay? So we salute, and now what we're going to do, your dominant hand is up by the middle, right at the middle. Your non-dominant hand is going to grab right towards the bottom by the pommel. Okay? Now I'm using the Lightforce saber, the Paladin saber. Okay? We have a 12.5-inch hilt here. Okay? It is not a fancy looking hilt, and the reason we are really big on this one is this is our training, this is our combat saber, okay? There are so many cool, elaborate sabers out there, and they serve different purposes, right? For us, this is the one we use for training and for combat. It's very strong, it's very durable, and it has a lot of cool features. And that's in a separate video, so you can check that out. But anyway, I have a 12-inch, so you see I have like 3 grip points right here. Right? So I'm right here, and I'm going to put the saber right in front of me. Now, what am I doing with my body? So my feet, when I was in ready stance, they're about shoulder width apart. Now I bring my dominant leg forward, and I keep my back leg in the back. Okay? And I take my dominant hand on top, and my non-dominant hand on the bottom, and I have the saber in front of me. Alright? So we power up over here. Okay. So here is my stance. Now, the saber is out in front of me. It's not going straight out, okay? This is right here. Now, there are different ways of standing with a two-handed grip, and you'll see people standing all kinds of different ways, right? Yeah, people stand all kinds of different ways, all right? And later on, you'll get a little quick glimpse at one of our advanced versions of the two-handed grip, okay? But this is just basic. This is just starting out. And why are we keeping the blade in front? Because this is your sword and your shield. Okay, so this is here to attack with and to defend with. Alright? If you keep it behind you, it's going to take longer for you to strike, longer for you to block. And again, there's nothing wrong with those different styles and those different stances. In fact, I use a lot of them and I mix up when I compete, when I duel. Okay, but what we're talking about here is your basics, just getting you started. Let's not confuse you. Let's not get too creative, I guess. Let's keep it basic, and let's develop that strong foundation. You have to have a solid foundation. Okay, so we're right here. Now, from here, all I'm going to do is walk forward and walk backward. I'm just showing you that I'm relaxed, and I'm keeping my sword, my shield, my saber right in front of me. Okay? Just like that. Alright? Now, my shoulders are straight forward. Why? So I can easily move this way as this way. I want to be able to block easily this way, strike easily this way. If I close up too much in the beginning, okay, I may be comfortable this way, or I may be comfortable this way, and they got a little baseball stance or something, right? I may be comfortable, but I'm going to be limited to one side attack, and I'm going to be exposing myself a lot, or telegraphing, which is worse. You're going to be just telegraphing your move, coming to the other side. But from here, I can come either side, no problem. Okay? And that's what you want for your foundation. You develop this into something else, go for it. But get that foundation. Okay? As you can see, I keep saying foundation. That is our level 1 style. Okay? Zaidan, foundation. Right here. Okay? So let's try this again. We're going to get into our ready stance. Here. We're going to draw the saber. We are going to salute. Oops, wrong button. And I'm going to step back with my off leg and grab the saber with my off hand, and here we go. This is your foundation. Okay? Basic stance, and there's a lot we can do from this. Alright? In some of our next videos, we'll be showing how to block in this stance and how to strike from this stance. Okay? One of the other videos is going to have just basic blocking, basic striking. Now again, remember, there's a lot of cool moves, creative moves, some things I've seen, I'm just like, wow, you know, and that's great. And a lot of those fighters who are just so good and they do so well in competition have practiced, have competed a lot, have dueled a lot, and they've developed their own style. And that's what we want you to do. We want you to take the foundation we give you to develop your style. But here's where we recommend starting, okay? So this is a lightsaber basics on your fighting stance, you're on guard. So one more time. Here, draw your saber, salute, and then on guard. Okay? Right there. And again, just feel that out. My legs are pointed forward. I'm squared up. I'm not locking out my arms, and I'm not locking out my legs. I'm just relaxing a little bit. I call it sitting on it a little. Just sit on it a little bit. Slightly bend your knees. Okay? And then just try to move forward, backward. Okay? Don't worry so much about lateral movements. Okay? Lateral movements. That's later on. It's a little bit more intermediate in your movements. But just move forward. Okay? And backward. And see if you can keep that and get right into your stance. Okay? Now, before doing this, make sure once you get here, find the most comfortable positioning for your stance. Keep your body forward, and then move your back leg out or in where you need it to be to feel comfortable. Now, for me, I take more of a traditional kendo stance, slightly more traditional kendo stance. Remember, it is definitely modified. And then and a lot of the times, I'll be off my back heel. Okay, I'm on the ball of my foot right now. Okay, but my weight is evenly distributed. Okay, I can move really quickly from this position. All right, so find that position. Once you get there, walk it a few steps forward, walk it a few steps back, and land right into your stance. All right, very good. Then you salute. Then you draw your saber. You put your saber back into your sheath. All right, and back into your ready stance. So this video again, basic on guard fighting stance. Two-handed grip. And the reason, let me go into why we're going with the two-handed grip. The two-handed grip is all about control. Okay? It is not as fast as a one-handed grip. Not normally. Okay? Some people are very fast with a two-handed grip. But normally it is not as fast as someone with a one-hand grip. Just a basic grip, one hand. Right? But what it is, it helps, it's very, very defensible. Okay? It will help defend any attack. So if you feel like you are overwhelmed by your opponent, maybe they're faster, better, their reach is better, you just can't keep up with that one-handed style, slow it down. Or maybe you're just exhausted in your match and you're just getting really tired, slow it down, okay? And it's cool because you may have started out quick, and now you're slowing it down, which is changing it up for them. Maybe they think you're slowing down because you're tired, but what's going on right here is you have control and you have defense. Okay, so you're going on to defense, and you can find their vulnerability very easily. All right? So the two-handed grip, in our opinion, is definitely the best starting point. Okay? Just get that stance, get that grip, and relax. And then just move a little bit. Okay? Just move a little bit. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any comments below, any questions. We will be having a time where I'm going to be answering questions. So if anybody has some questions, maybe you're wondering why we do certain things, or maybe you're confused on certain things, be happy to answer them for you. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. We do want to put out a lot of content to share with what we are doing. We do want the saber combat community to grow. We want it to become an official sport of our country. We want to maybe get into the Olympics. You know, it'll be awesome, and we just want you guys to enjoy yourselves when you do this. All right, don't feel overwhelmed. Everyone starts out really not knowing. I'm sure. I mean, when we were younger, playing with lightsabers and pretending we were Jedi or Sith or something like that, and now we have an opportunity to actually practice saber combat and go and compete. And it's so much fun. And let me tell you, the community is awesome. We meet so many people out there, and we love all the different clubs and groups that we get in contact with because they're just so welcoming, and we love everybody. We love all the different styles, and we find the value in those different styles. And so we want to share our styles since so many people have shared their styles with us. All right? Well, see you guys. I salute to you. Have an awesome day, and we'll catch you guys next time.